Yeah.
And for more on the impact of eclipse tourism, let's bring in Niagara Falls, Canada. Mayor Jim Diodati, thank you so much for giving us some insight into what you're experiencing there. Up just over the border, Niagara Falls is gorgeous, staggeringly beautiful, no matter what time of day or ever so brief night that you see it. But are you guys ready? Millions of people could be headed your way.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Molly. I'm so excited about this. It's going to be the biggest one-day event in Niagara Falls history. We're saying it's like Super Bowl, Woodstock, and Christmas Eve all together at one time. And what's going to be really cool during the total solar eclipse, the last one was 99 years ago here. The next one's in 120 years. So last one for our lifetime. The rainbow that arches right over the beautiful falls will turn pink when that happens. So it'll be the first time people have ever seen this. So we're really excited. NASA is going to be here, the Canadian Space Agency, the Guinness Book of World Records, and 1 million of our closest friends will be enjoying it together.
That's for sure. National Geographic said it was one of the best places you could go to see this. The Niagara region, though, declared a state of emergency. Do you have any concerns about just the logistics of all of this and the security involved?
Yeah, and of course, we're used to hosting big events. We get 14 million people a year anyway from all over the world, but it's out of an abundance of caution. And what we're asking people to do is to help us to help them by being prepared. Make sure your car is gassed up or charged. Bring what you need for the day. If you need medication, bring it. Come with comfortable shoes. You might be walking. Make sure you've got whatever you need for the day and don't leave it to the last minute. Make sure you leave early or make it into a long weekend. The schools will be closed down on that Monday. And as well in Toronto, it's the home opener of the Blue Jays. So we're going to have a lot of things competing back and forth. So we're asking people, if you can take the commuter, go train in. That'll be great. If you're going to drive, make sure you leave lots of time.
Speaking of back and forth, Americans may want to get to Canada, Canadians may want to get to America to see the event from wherever their preferred vantage point is. How's the border being handled?
Well, we've got all hands on deck there as well, and I stay in regular touch with Mayor Ray Stano in Niagara Falls, New York, and Mayor Brown in Buffalo. We've got a great relationship, and we always say what happens on one side is good for the other. We're one big city divided by a border. So we're telling people expect delays, come prepared, and again, don't leave it to the last minute because you will be disappointed. You've got to be prepared before you come.
Niagara Falls, New York during Eclipse Week, hotel prices are up from the week prior, so there's a lot of money to be made in this as well. So your thoughts on what this means for the economy?
Well, it's going to be great for the economy. And yeah, it's dynamic pricing. It's like going to Disney during spring break. You know, like any other time, it's going to be a high demand. And of course, it's a boon because in Niagara Falls, we were really hurt by COVID. You know, we're one of the top tourist destinations in the world, and the taps to tourism were turned off. Well, this puts us back on the international stage, and it takes us from the back burner to the front burner. And I can tell you, Molly, we've got some real neat marketing. I don't know if you can see this. We've got entrepreneurs selling these stickers. I got mooned in the falls. I think they'll all be peddling everything. There'll be a huge economic impact. And the other thing we're telling people, and not to be outdone here, you know, I know that Griff had his on, but we're saying don't forget your glasses. I mean, yes, we're going to have lots, but don't count on us. Come prepared so that we can help you to have a great time.
Yeah, I've got a 12-pack of those puppies. I hope they're all real. Mayor Diodati, thank you so much. I wish you the best of luck. I hope it's a wonderful, joyful experience. I expect it will be. And thanks for joining us. You were a lot of fun.
That's all my pleasure, and can't wait to see you. Come visit us.
Yes, thank you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.